So, the Charge Blade weapon overview. I know it's late, but I've been kind of mulling over in my head how to do this one. Because for the previous ones, I did a hunt showing the weapon as it is in Monster Hunter World, and then I try to find things that are new in the overview. But I think I kind of want to dig deeper into the Charge Blade overview and do it as a standalone thing, maybe cutting in some clips of Monster Hunter World to compare certain moves. Let's go. As many people have said, this is a very cool armor set and Charge Blade. I love the web because it means we're getting another spider, or maybe a silk moth. As usual, we have our guard point, our morph slash. One thing people have noted is that monsters react to our hits now. Not just the normal staggers, but actually every hit. Well, almost every hit, because some of them... Okay, hold on. I'm going to interrupt myself. This is the first thing I want to make note of. That's Element Discharge 1, but a running variant. Like, you know, in Monster Hunter World, I guess in every previous iteration of the Charge Blade, you have the downward slam, but in Monster Hunter World it gets a running version. So you run forward and then slam. Like, and now in this game, you get the Element Discharge 1, which is normally the weak standard horizontal slash, the one before the double axe swing. And then you see here, hang on, that was Element Discharge 1, leading into Element Discharge 2 as usual. You see that? Okay, now we're going to move on to the AED. It looks normal, but then immediately after the swing itself, you don't go back into your slow recovery animation. There's a new follow-up. That's very cool. But seeing this follow-up animation, sure, it was impressive, but you know what that means? What if you don't do the follow-up? Does this mean we can manually switch back after the AED? Does this mean we could roll in the middle of it? The implications are amazing. There's a few other things I wanted to make note of. Of course, the chainsaw mode is back. Not really a fan. Okay, this. That wasn't a guard point. I'm gonna slow it down. Okay, watch this. It looks like a perfect guard the way Gunlance has a new one now. And if that's the case, the implications are amazing. Like, remember Adept Guard from Monster Hunter Generations? The way it would ignore knockback? That's very, very good. So, like, in pretty much every game, you can max out Guard, the Guard skill, and still take heavy knockback from the heaviest attacks. I think they're working to alleviate that. Like, if you can time your guard and be rewarded with no knockback and a counter, instead of taking the heavy knockback, like, you all know Fatalis, from Monster Hunter World at least. The Fatalis fight, if you were hit by a fireball, even with guard 5, then a fireball would chain into another fireball, and some people have been stun locked to death that way. But if we were to time it with this, hang on. If we were to time something like that with this apparent perfect guard, then that would be amazing. That would really add to the flow of the weapon and the survivability. And ideally, they take out the guard up skill entirely. because they've been doing nothing but nerfing that. I wonder if you do a perfect guard, would it count as guard up? Because that would really help with the skill ceiling without changing the pace of the game drastically like Monster Hunter Rise did. Anyway, that's pretty much it for my thoughts and speculation. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves. A special shout out to my channel member Baraspi. I really appreciate the support you've given.